Susan, it's fucking over.
I think it's working.
Oh yeah, it's on. It's definitely on.
It's definitely on. Yeah. Let's see. Gucci Gang.
Yep.
Yep. That's actually my my vocal warm up for this.
Okay.
To get my enunciation. Gucci Gang.
Goo.
Gucci Gang.
My headphones are so low. Where am I at here? Anyway, what's up, guys?
How was your weekend?
You know, too short. Because it's only 2 days. It's always too short. It just needs to be longer.
Why?
It's 5 days. And we only get 2.
Gucci Gang.
Gucci
Yep.
Gang.
I think we're on.
Unit next door is like, the fuck is going on in there,
What
man?
just happened?
What the fuck? No, it was good.
Yeah?
How was your weekend? What'd you do?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. What did I do?
Yeah, I'm struggling to remember myself. Friday, the music video.
Yeah.
For
Let's talk
Clout.
about that. The EP is out and to very positive reception, I would say.
Yeah. Shout out, everybody.
Yeah, big shout out to you guys. If you guys went and listened to it, we appreciate you. We know that there's some of you that didn't.
Yeah, there's a couple. Definitely
Because,
a couple.
you know, numbers aren't really... No, actually, the numbers are, like, exceeding my expectations.
Same.
The fact that we're almost at 100,000 streams per song on Spotify only, that's one of the things you got to remember, is half the people now have Apple Music. Probably, right? Around half?
Yes.
So, probably another 100,000 on there. That's more than we've ever gotten in a week.
Yeah.
And all the songs have a similar amount of streams. They're all, like, around 70 right now, which means that people are listening to the whole thing.
Yes, which is cool. Because I was expecting like 1, 2, 3, and then everyone says, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2.5. I'm like, okay.
Oh, and you know what's even crazier is that Super Zan also went up the same number of streams, which means people are actually listening to the whole thing, even though they probably all heard that song.
Yeah, which is, you know.
And it's like 400,000 streams on Spotify now?
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Big shout out to you guys if you guys went and listened to it and enjoyed it.
Love you all.
Yeah, we got a lot of really positive comments.
Yeah.
About people saying it was funny, but also it was full of just absolute pounders, which is what we were going for, you know?
Bunch of ding dangs.
Yeah, we were, basically just looking for a bunch of ham slappers. You know, some you can bump your own fuzzy to, you know?
Yep. Something you can whip your meat about.
Yep. Exactly.
Send it through the shredder.
Send it through the shredder.
That's what I call my hands.
Yeah.
What?
Something that you could just, you know, just a meat tenderizer.
Yep.
Meat tenderizers.
Do you know anyone that's ever tenderized their meat from like a fast food chain? You ever encountered this?
No, what are you talking about?
Sorry, this is just a random memory.
Okay.
I had a couple friends who used to swear. I think they did it like sarcastically, and I just bought into the joke too much.
Okay.
But they would get like a quarter pounder or something from McDonald's. They'd open that shit up, and they would straight up tenderize the meat by slapping it. They would slap it
with their hand.
Yes, on the tray. They would hold it up in the air like about arm's length and slam it down onto their tray, and they would just get.
Why?
I don't know.
As a joke?
I think it started as a joke, and then it just became a ritual thing. Like, you got to tenderize that shit, and just.
God damn, that's hilarious.
It was so funny.
That's some shit I would have done for sure. That's so funny. You don't need to tenderize cooked meat.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything.
Got to tenderize it.
And then would they eat it?
Yeah, they'd eat the fuck out of that. They'd eat it, and then buy another, do it again, and just nonstop.
We coned somebody in college.
Oh, is that the...
Should you order like one ice cream cone?
Yeah.
And everyone knows it's coming now.
Yep.
The drive-thru employee was like, we pulled up and he opened the window. He just like hands it to us. And Devin starts like reaching for the ice cream, and she just knew it was coming. She didn't even move it away. She was just like,
go ahead.
And Devin grabs the ice cream and we're like, go. And she's just like, God, like, just grow up.
Yeah.
How old are you? 20?
Yeah.
Grow the fuck up. Grabbing ice cream. Sweet. Who's that bad for? You. Like, now we're driving around with a handful of ice cream.
And then what?
You don't just laugh at, and as soon as the laughs fade, it's like, all right, well, to go wash our
Yep,
hands.
yep, yep. Do you remember Remy Galliard on
No.
YouTube?
No.
What? You never watched Remy?
No.
That's the king of pranks. Every prankster wants to be Remy.
Okay.
You've never seen Remy?
No, what?
Oh my God, bro. I'm not even saying his last name right, probably. Dude, he has this video about how to get a free meal from McDonald's.
Okay.
And he goes to the drive-thru window, orders a ton of shit. And then, or no. He goes to the drive-thru window, and the first window, he goes, I forgot my wallet. I'm just going to go through. And they're like, okay. And then he just pulls up, and he waits for the last person to order. And he's like, hopefully they get, a lot of food. The food comes out. He's like, hey, what's up? And then he just takes it and he drives away.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's so good. He's got so many like sneaking into things that he's not supposed to be in. Like a ton of like soccer cup winnings.
Okay.
Like he's just there on TV, like cheering with the team. Like
okay.
you've probably seen
Probably.
him.
Is that the same guy that did the like driving really slow on the road in that single lane like highway?
Maybe. Yeah.
And he's like in the front. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is the same guy.
Well, there's one where
he's in
like,
the front like in a snail.
Yeah, snail outfit. And he's like,
yes.
and he's stopped the whole
yeah, he's
lane.
not even in a car.
Yep. He did another one where he dressed up like a police camera, like capturing people speeding, and he would just like stand up and like turn as people drove by, then reset, and people would freak the fuck out. He's got, dude. He went into a bodybuilding competition, small as shit.
Yeah.
He's like my size, maybe a little bigger. And he just gets up on the podium number 1 and just starts flexing. And he's like bronzed up. He's like, thank you. Thank you. And someone, or like number 2 or some shit, they actually put a medal on him. And he's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And then they're like, oh, no, mix up. And like, dude, it's super funny.
Holy shit. What's he doing now?
Probably
Who's
some
Remy
shit.
pranking now?
Who knows? He does he is the, the OG.
Yeah.
Might have retired. He must have seen all these chumps come in and be like, ugh.
He's like, pranking these days. Just ain't what it used to be.
It's just not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Super French.
No, yeah. I've seen some other shit that he's done.
Yeah.
You ever see that prank video of the guy dressed up as a clown and he like smashes like he like waits for people in like a dark parking garage?
Yeah.
And then he like smashes
the
some
head.
fake body, some fake head with a hammer, and it like spews fake blood. People are like, it's the most fucked up prank I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
You gotta find this shit.
that's how you get your ass beat doing that.
That's how you kill somebody.
I mean, that too.
Like someone's gonna have a heart attack. Someone comes along with heart problems that they don't know about. Oh shit! It's done. It's over for them.
That's a prank.
That's the worst death too.
My left hand is...
You think you're gonna get fucking destroyed by a clown and then you just die of fear? That would suck. The last thing you see is this horrible.
You're kind of a pussy, though, at that point.
Yeah. I guess you kind of deserve it at that point.
Yeah. Grandma doesn't deserve it. Ooh, dude, speaking of dying from shit.
Nice. This ought to be good.
So, dude, I was playing in my fantasy league, Ryan Shazier.
Oh, yeah.
Hope this dude's all right.
Oh, that's the dude with the spine shit, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
That video was fucked up.
yeah, you saw it? Yeah. Well, I think the most fucked up part of that is when he rolls over and he's squeezing his left hand, like he's pumping it because he's trying to like, figure out like if he's fucked up because he can't move his legs. So he's like, oh shit, and he's like moving his hand, and just
Oh man, that like just gives me that gives
Little
me
chills,
shivers. Yeah.
Hopefully he's all right. Well, I had to make it dark. All right.
That's all you wanted to say? You didn't even have anything
just
Y'all see that dude that broke his spine?
spine recently? Yeah.
Football's crazy, dude.
It's a pretty fucked up sport, man.
It just
brutal.
is.
When you see all the highlights of the dudes getting concussed, we talked about this.
Yeah.
And they got to get back up and line up for the play. What a brutal job.
I know.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what happened? Hey,
What's my name? What's my first name?
You caught the
Just
ball.
get in there.
You caught the ball. Go ahead. Get back. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
And then the dude on the other side is like, I'm gonna fucking rip the fucking face off, motherfucker. I didn't kill you on the last one. I'm gonna kill you on this one. Linebackers are talking crazy shit the whole time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna kill you, like right now.
I was thinking about that when I was watching today. I was at the gym and the UFC was on the TV, and I was kind of like, football is one thing. How is this still a thing? Like with CTE, as like I guess it's not like really well documented yet, but like people like The people like Aaron
Yeah.
Hernandez or whatever,
Yeah.
and like Dave Mira, I think had it too. That's why
Yeah.
That's why he like killed himself.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the BMXer, right?
Yeah,
That
the
died
BMXer.
recently.
Yep.
Sad. Like this is a very obvious thing. It's like a very real thing, right?
Yeah.
That's happening now. I
Yeah.
don't know. This is probably gonna be one of those things where someone comes along and goes, "You haven't done your research about
You
this." So just every vegan that's now mad about me saying shit about CTE, you just fuck off, please. But it's like it's like a real thing, right? It's known that it happens now.
Yeah.
Like, and Aaron Hernandez was like 23, and his brain was like fucking
Like completely
like
empty.
half the size.
Yeah, it's just so bad.
Like how the fuck is UFC still a thing? I'm just watching these guys get knocked out.
Yeah. Well, because I would say at this point, UFC, and that's just the highlight reel. Knockouts happen, but they're not as frequent as they used to be.
Okay.
Old UFC was bad.
Really?
That was bad because now UFC fighters are mega technical. And UFC, like you hear all these dudes bitching like, oh man, the sport's not the same. Okay. Because it wasn't like crazy intense matchups where like, it was a dude who was strictly striking and then the other dude is like strictly a grappler and they're both trying to play their game. Now guys are like really well-rounded and the fights are hella technical. So knockouts don't always happen, but I mean, they're still bad. You see the one with...
even if you're not getting knocked out, you're still getting punched in the face.
I mean,
like
yeah.
over and over again. That has to do something, right?
Yeah. It's not like boxing, though. Boxing is like...
Bad?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Those dudes are like 50, like shitting themselves. Like,
Yeah.
they can't... Yeah. UFC is arguably better,
Okay.
but it's still bad.
That's
Did you
just
see-
crazy.
Did you see Alistair Overeem? Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, my God, dude. He got an uppercut from fucking hell
Really?
into his chin. That shit just came up, and he went reset and just hit the ground. So they after someone gets knocked out,
Reset.
they put him on like a stool, and someone on Reddit was like, "Wow, so did they CG Overeem like waking up after that? Like that's crazy." like basically saying he's dead.
Wait, on Reddit? Do you go on like the UFC subreddit?
Well, they usually like.
Well, no, I mean,
That's hallmark of like.
it's just like on my front page.
It's just whatever. Now people will bootleg the fight results. So like I'll go on there after a card that I don't pay for just to see what it is.
Gotcha.
Dude, that uppercut was so bad. Go look that up. Alistair Overeem knockout. I'm
I
sure
want to
it'll be-
see that. Damn.
Yeah, that shit comes out of nowhere. Like just boom. That was the dude I was showing you
fucked up.
who was like kind of small but big, and then like 5 years later he looks like the fucking Hulk.
Oh yeah.
That's that guy. He got
Really?
dropped.
Oh damn.
There's another really bad one. Chris Weidman. He got knocked out by a knee by a Yoel Romero. Dog. We're talking like a linebacker. He like ran up and just kneed him in the fucking face. That fool. I'm surprised he'll ever fight again. There's no way his skull is the same. Like that dude is gonna have CTE for sure off that hit. His kids felt that one. His kids are gonna come out fucked up because of that knee. That shit was terrible.
His kids are gonna have brain
Oh
damage.
hell yeah. Yeah, that knee was so bad. I felt that shit.
Damn.
It was like, you're like, oh, he's dead. He's fucking dead. He's
Just knocked out or what?
Oh yeah, dude.
I was seeing some dudes like in the whatever highlight reel they were playing, just like taking shins to the brain.
Oh,
It's
those
just,
hurt. Yeah.
like roundhouse fucking. And these dudes are just like, it's weird to see a fully grown man that's standing up
Yep.
get like dropped like that, where like they just lose all motor function like in 1 second, and they're like,
System reset, dog.
yeah, and it's just like, what is happening in their brain right now? Like their brain, that's not meant. The human brain's not
it's
meant to go through that type of trauma. You know what I mean? It's literally like a reset. Like all their
horrible.
shit goes dead, and then it's like,
Well,
welcome, Windows 94.
Windows music. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I love that sound effect. That's when dudes get knocked out. That's all I hear. That Windows error. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Bro, fucking the best one was like a Ultimate Fighter from like 6 years ago. Dude gets knocked out, and they wake him up. They're training in Nevada. They're like, hey, where are you? He's like, I'm in Ohio. They're like, oh shit.
Oh no.
You know what the worst is? In between rounds, like dudes will get knocked out and they get woken up and they stay in the fight. And they'll cut to their corner. They'll be like, hey, what day of the week is it? They're like, oh, it's Tuesday. Fights are always on Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's when
Oh
you know
my
a dude
God.
is busted up. They're like, hey, stay with me. Ref's gonna end it.
You've never ever
Yeah.
fought on a Tuesday ever before.
It's Saturday. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, what day is it?
Oh.
Catil's Day.
Catil's Day. Just whatever.
Like, well,
Dude.
that's a day from Family Guy.
This fight, and I know it's like half the women right now are like, I don't care for this. Like, this is the shit their boyfriend does on Saturday. They're like, well, I'm going to go do anything but that.
Yeah.
So to that point, look up this knockout. Pat Barry, Czech Congo. That's the craziest. One dude, all right, Pat Barry gets knocked out. Or no, he hits Czech Congo. Czech Congo gets knocked out. Hits him again, wakes him up. Czech Congo comes back and knocks out Pat Barry. It's just like, yeah. Yeah.
So both the dudes got knocked out?
Yeah, because the thing is like if you get hit with a knockout punch, you can get hit and get woken up. And like that's why dudes at the end of UFC fights, sometimes you'll see them get knocked out, the ref stops it. But the dude will wake up and he'll take down the ref, or like start fighting the ref, because it's like they get woken up and like the instinct comes back in. Yeah. So
This shit's fucked, man.
so Czech Congo's like up against the cage. He's like getting pummeled. Joe Rogan in the background. Oh! He got him! Oh, it's a left hand! Oh!
That's a great impression.
Fucking Pat Barry is just teeing off. Pat Barry hasn't won in a minute. He's like, fuck yeah, it's coming. Czech Congo's like, boom, 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 boom. And he's like, oh, start menu. Clock, just ink, right back. Pat Barry gets it. Yeah.
Just one after another.
So terrible. I'm glad I'll never have to be in that scenario. Unless FaZe Banks sees all the shit I've talked about him. He comes to a Tiny Meat Gang show. Yo, what the fuck, dude?
All you gotta do is like, the first time you ever go out to a club in LA, he's probably gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know, you're like,
Hey,
some
dude.
special occasion, your bachelor party or some shit. You decide to go to the Wilshire.
Just get laid out.
FaZe Banks has a table and just
Vlogs it. Vlogs laying me out. It'd be
he's been
so
planning
bad.
it for months.
He's got like ape arms too. That shit would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, like,
Getting knocked out's really easy. You gotta understand that.
that's not. But I'm wondering when you come to, you know, on on your computer, there's like apps that open that you don't want. Like Tidal always opens
Yeah.
for me when I start up.
You're trying to turn it off.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if like getting knocked out's like that.
That's
Like
it.
you wake up and like you just like want, you know what I mean? You're craving something that you don't normally crave.
Apparently, it feels like you've slept for like 2 days.
Or, really?
Yeah, like you wake up, you're like, oh, fuck, I feel awesome. Wait, what? That's why fighters always look like confused. Like, you lost. Like, lost what? Oh, fuck. Fuck, that's right now? What the fuck?
I thought that whole thing was a dream.
I thought this was Wednesday. Shit.
Like we laugh about this shit, but it's so fucked up.
It's terrible.
It's so fucked up.
Well, you know what's even more fucked up is when at the... That's how a good card is judged. Like, dude, you catch the fights this weekend? Dude, everyone died. It was sick. Everyone got fucked up. It was awesome.
It's like, what? Really? What happened? They knock each other out? No, some dude from the audience just chucked a grenade in
Yeah,
there and
just
everyone
fucking
died,
threw
but it was
everyone
dope.
Oh, sick. Dude, something that people don't appreciate, like, you know, it's funny that this is UFC at its best when dudes are like grappling and it's like really intense, like high level jujitsu. The crowd's just like, boo! No one's fucking dead, dude. Someone died. What the fuck? They're doing the most insane like switch shit. Just it looks super like weird, like two fucking gay snakes rubbing all over each other. But that's the shit that's how you know no matter what UFC will
Finish it!
Rio. His name's Rio.
Is his name Rio?
When you
always be that. Like,
It's so funny, like the most masculine shit you can do is the gayest shit you can do.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
These two sweaty dudes just rubbing all over each other in spandex
Yeah.
shorts.
No cup.
Both their dicks are hanging out, no cup. One
No,
guy's he's like on his knees.
Yeah.
Guy's head's like right here.
His dick. Yep.
Yeah. It's like as close as you can get
To gay.
doing gay shit.
Yep. But it's not gay.
But it's not gay. It's like you know, well, like by self-definition, like the straightest. You know, people that are like, you know, drive
Yep.
trucks and shit that watch that shit, that like are just scared to even say the word gay.
Yep. Yep.
They're the guys that watch that shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't think like any part of them is like, what? Like sits back and like,
Oh,
well, this is like
super.
a little bit gay.
Super, yeah. Well, I mean, I've tweeted this before, or like wanted to make a joke out of it. It's just like dudes watching UFC. Like it's like 7 dudes who work out, train jujitsu, and I just imagine the whole stadium is just these dudes going like, "I'm not gay, I'm 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 not, dude." It's fucking fighting, dude. It's tough.
In the dudes in the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah, another
It's just
breath.
the entire
The
state.
whole fight. No homo, no homo, no homo, no.
Or just I imagine they sit
homo,
down
no
in their
homo.
chair and they're just like,
I'm not gay!
Yeah, texting their girlfriends every 30
I
seconds.
want to fuck you.
Yeah.
I want pussy.
It's not gay if you sext your girl during the fight. You sext your boys about the fight.
Dude, also jujitsu terms are hella homo.
Like what?
Oh, he's taking his back. Ooh, he's got the arm around. Oh, yeah, he's got the body triangle there. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, work the fist.
Yep. Yeah, he's what
What he's doing is he's working those hands. He's trying to get in there. And if he gets his back, that's going to be a really dangerous situation.
the funniest shit was the
You sound
other
like Joe Rogan. That's crazy.
the funniest shit was the other co-host or Goldberg. He he always had like just like nonsense facts. Like Joe Rogan would be like, "Oh yeah, he's just going in for a high kick." He's like, "Oh, well, Romero's favorite color is blue. You know, coming into this fight, he had a cheeseburger. So we'll see how that pans out." It's like round 3. What are you doing, man?
You got a dog named Cinnamon.
Okay. It's like, he drives a
Oh,
Mercedes.
this is just all the things he's not going to remember later in life.
I go on forever about UFC. I should probably shut the fuck up.
I find it interesting. That's the thing about something like that. It's actually like it's very compelling.
Oh, yeah.
I love to watch two dudes beat the fuck out of each other, and so does everyone.
so-
and even talking about it is interesting.
Yeah.
it's just fucked, man.
Yeah.
It's like, how is this? How do we let this happen? Because these guys are like volunteering themselves.
Well,
I
dude,
guess it's like anything. It's like the army.
yeah.
Fucking
The worst is like when a dude is about to get the rear naked choke.
yeah.
And so like, you know what a body triangle is? That's where like they wrap.
Sounds gay though.
Yeah, it's super. So what they do is like they wrap their ankle under their knee from the back, and what they do is like they compress on the stomach.
Okay.
And it's this thing where like as the fighter exhales, he'll go, they tighten up. And so it's getting more, it's like getting compacted on their stomach.
Until they can't breathe.
Right. And so it's on their lower spine. So that's why, like, you can appreciate when the dude, like when this dude is on his back and he's like surviving for like 2 rounds, he's working on like 10% breath. Meanwhile, like he's holding the dude's arm. They do this shit called answering the phone. So it's like if the arm comes around, they grab their head. So he's like trying to fight all that shit while having no fucking breath. And then he like makes it to another round. And then they might keep fighting or he gets choked out, but still.
Take this blade.
That's hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
That is some alpha male shit, and it's the gayest shit.
It's extremely gay.
yeah. Not to say you can't be a gay alpha male.
No.
I'm just saying, you know, normally the dudes who consider themselves alpha males.
Oh yeah, they don't want to touch that shit.
Yeah, but they'll watch it on TV.
Yeah. I can't imagine like these dudes on a first date.
Really close to gay porn. it's the closest you can get.
Dude,
to gay porn.
Going if you don't fight it professionally and you go to a jujitsu class 2 to 3 times a week, you have to roll around some guys to get a blue belt.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
yeah. So I have this pretty blue belt.
Yeah. This cute royal blue belt around my waist.
How'd you get that belt? Oh, this thing?
Rolling around with some guys.
Rolling around with some guys.
Dude, I
It's
used
pretty, right?
college. I had a class with this dude. He was like way older than us, like just, you know, total dumbass dude. Fucking yoked though. Huge. I saw him driving one day. He drives like this pristine old school Mustang. He's got the Gracie Barra like gym logo on his back window. Fucking massive. He comes to class one day in his fucking gi. That's like the white
Okay.
like karate suit.
Okay, yeah.
He comes in that in sandals. Just shit's just open. Like his massive chest just out. And then I like walk up to him. I'm like, dude, like you roll. That's pretty dope. Gayest thing to say, by the way. Bro, you roll?
Okay.
Like,
That
it's
means like you jujitsu?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, man, you know, just try to get it in when I can. But you know what they say, bro? Ground always wins. Then he just walks away
Oh
after
my
class. I just pictured him walking up to a girl and choking her out and getting her number. After that, and then getting in his car and driving away.
Just ground always wins. There you
Ground
go.
always wins.
For everyone that's tweeting me right now about wanting a senior quote, because I'm getting a bunch of tweets.
Yeah, ground always wins.
Ground always wins. You can quote me on that. You can quote us on that.
You're gonna get a lot of DMs from dudes you didn't previously know were into you. Like, yo, do you fucking watch UFC?
Dude, I saw that shit you said about ground always wins in
Like-
my girlfriend Nessa's yearbook.
That's
I just want to say, I agree.
I agree, totally.
Totally. Ground always wins.
What's up? My name's Draketh. How you
Drake.
doing?
Stanley.
Stanley, how you doing? You know, my dad is buying me an MMA gym because I'm not going to go to college, so...
Buying me a gym. And then eventually I'm just going to end up, you know, teaching CrossFit classes.
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could get your number. Can you imagine?
Just not for anything gay. Just you know, well, maybe we'll ground and pound a little bit. You know, we grapple a little bit. Just two guys.
You know, I was thinking the other day, dudes have no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably like 3% of dudes that actually have game. And listening to guys bitch about like girls not liking them, I'm like, just look at you, man. Like, imagine that dude pulling up to a date, being like, yeah, I roll with dudes 4 times a week.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking ripped.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fuck me right now. She's like, all right. So you want fries? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they just don't care. Only care about
It's like,
their own
would you
shit.
fuck you?
Yeah.
Would you fuck you if you were doing that?
I mean, yeah, they would. That's
Yeah, I guess. Speaking of which, dude,
fine. Gay for me challenge.
how's it going?
I think it's going pretty well for me.
It's not going well for me.
Just getting more. I mean,
So you hit the gym today?
no, tore my back like a little bit too much yesterday.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, was working out the, go ahead, do it. Only pussy sneeze. That's right. We don't do that.
Damn.
Black belts don't do that.
Yeah, sorry.
Once you become a black belt, you don't sneeze anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. No, it's going pretty good. I mean, you saw my gay-ass progress pic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did show me a pic of you shirtless.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
A little bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I
I
think you're
probably shouldn't
definitely...
send you those at 1 in the morning.
you're
Sorry, dude.
Hey, dude, what do you think about this? Oh, what the fuck, man?
Dude, I just
What, you don't want to ground and pound a little bit?
dude, fights tomorrow. I got to make sure I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? All the boys are coming over. Can't look small, you know? No homo. Yeah, it's going pretty good.
No homo.
The internet has attacked masculinity so hard now.
I know.
Everything is no homo.
Yeah.
Or like you got to be cool with the gay shit. Every dude is like just trying to fight for it. Masculinity's fucked up now, man.
What is?
Masculinity, like by social definition.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not, you know, if you're like the
I didn't know what it is anymore.
yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. If you take that whole like everything is gay approach, it's like you're a bigot. So that the classic man is out.
Yeah, real like what were we saying last time? The old woman talking about FDR's dick or whatever.
Yeah, FDR's dick. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. Yeah, the classic man's penis.
Wait, this is a good segue. Speaking of dicks,
Yeah. Oh, the baby
Double Dick Dan
is real.
is real.
He's real again.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because we've been talking about it so much?
we just spoke it into existence?
Yeah.
Like the secret?
Yeah. God was like, this needs to happen. A lot of people are
All right.
upset about this. I mean, you
Okay.
saw someone cut like my reaction from the last episode
yeah.
when you told me it wasn't real.
Yeah.
There's like genuine
Yeah,
sadness in my face. You could see my just dreams are just. I was like, what? No. The 2 dicks, the picture, what?
Yeah.
The creepy responses, none of what?
The
No.
fucking Kim Kardashian shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to do that, and it's like it's not okay. It's just like you think it's
You made
real.
me
It's
feel-
not.
yeah.
It's not okay. Like you're supposed to be okay, but it's not.
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking. Let's talk about this for a little bit though. Well, before we move on, because Kelsey was like updating me on all the Jenner, on all the Kardashian,
Oh.
the shit that the current state of whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Kylie Jenner is like. There's rumors that she's pregnant, right?
Right, with Travis
she's
Scott's
only like
baby.
19 or something, right?
Yeah.
Or 20 or I
Yeah.
don't know. But she used to post pictures of like her. She's never confirmed the fact that she's pregnant.
Right.
So like Kim, I guess, has been posting like little snippets of their Christmas picture like every day.
Yeah.
Like building up to the main one
Yeah.
where I think they're gonna like reveal that she's pregnant.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's kind of interesting. They're like really good at that shit. Like
Oh, their mom is nuts.
like just viral, like
Yeah.
figuring out the best way like to just generate conversation around what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like building up to a fucking Christmas photo is insane. And like making that the reveal for the pregnancy of your
Yeah.
19-year-old daughter and like
Yeah.
making that like some grandiose fucking
Yeah.
thing is nuts. But then she was like, yeah, I was like, people don't know if she's pregnant or not. And she was like, yeah, go to her Instagram. She's only been posting like super close up pictures of her face for like 3 months. I'm like, God damn it. These, for the amount of shit they don't do, they're just genius.
Oh yeah, I mean they make a lot of out of nothing.
Because now then I was wrapped into it. I was like, holy fuck. So wait a minute.
I gotcha.
So she might be pregnant and no, like everyone's talking about it, but she hasn't like revealed it.
Right.
And she's like, yeah. And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
And then you kind of want to know.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna look at the Christmas picture.
So fucking crazy.
And now Kim and Kanye are having another baby via a surrogate mother.
Man, what?
Yeah, they fucking conceived and then they grabbed the baby out and they stuck it into another woman.
Why a surrogate?
Because Kim doesn't want to ruin her weird body.
Yeah, well, not that it's already ruined. Heyo.
Heyo. Well, no, it's ruined via surgery. She doesn't want to ruin it via natural causes.
Got it.
Mind if I pop another couple of these
go
in my
ahead.
mouth?
Okay.
So I was
Dude,
saying before,
what?
these are great
Pop
because
what in your mouth, bro?
no homo, 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 no homo. Sounds like a chant. No homo, no homo, no homo, no homo, no homo, no. These are great. I'm holding Trader Joe's mini milk chocolate peanut butter cups, and they're
This
great
is not
because
a sponsored post.
they're not sponsored.
These are great. You can shove these in your ass. Your
Well, they're
mouth.
so small that you can eat 1,000 of them at
Yeah.
a time. That's the thing.
So you're gonna eat the whole box before we get
Yeah.
out of here.
What did we get for dessert last time? Oh, I came home and ate 1,000 peanut butter cups.
Dude, speaking of eating peanut butter
Holy
cups,
shit.
let's
Oh my god.
oh boy, give him some
Look, I just ate 10.
what's that? You say 10.
I just ate 10.
Everybody, just quick thing, roundabout callback here. If we get, and I'm gonna put this on Twitter too, if we get something on the EP to 100,000 streams, I'm gonna buy a giant Xanax pinata. And we're gonna put a fleshlight in it, and I'm gonna actually fuck a Xan.
Yep.
Yeah, not on like live stream or anything, but
Like you're gonna put the Xan into the fleshlight?
other way around. I'm gonna put a fleshlight. I'm gonna cut out a hole in this giant Xanax and put a fleshlight in it.
Why wouldn't it be the other way?
I'm about to fuck all these Xans.
You fuck it. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it depends what your definition of fuck is.
Right.
Girls say they fuck dudes,
That's right.
and they're the one that
Receives.
receives
Right.
the thing
Yep.
into them.
Yep.
So you could just potentially take like a Xanax that's like this big,
And shove it in my dick.
shove it into the not.
That's what you're gonna say, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Receive it into my penis.
Yeah, shove it into your pain Olympic style.
Oh God. You know, someone told me, they said, my band season was stripper shit. That's what I like to call chocolate chips. This dude said, yo, bro, I was listening to this on my way to work or school or some shit, and he was like, and I actually gagged. That was so disgusting. Props. I'm like, bro, I made someone gag? That's fire.
It's funny because like it's funny like just remembering those moments like in the studio where you were like you wrote that and you were like, dude, should I say this? And I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
no
it's
one's
fine.
gonna like
No one's gonna.
whatever. But there's like something to be said about actual listenability
Yeah.
of a line. Like if it's too gross, it's like legit hard to listen to.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff that fucking like like Young Thug or something. Or dude, there's a song on the new Big Sean and Metro album.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. It's the real like bouncy one with the girl on it.
Yeah.
And it's just all about sex.
Yeah. That joint is like,
It's like legit hard to listen to.
because it's just like, yeah, fucking come to my shit.
Yeah, it's like just super
sexual.
dirty, yeah.
Like, okay, well,
And it's like the beat's dope, but it's like, I don't know if I'm not that horny right now
So
to
you-
listen to this. You gotta be really horny to listen to a song like that.
so you know we're not fucking 16 anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just 2. Oh my God.
Parental advisory, no kidding. Jesus Christ.
This
I'll
song
say.
is just something else. Ugh.
You all should listen to that song though. It's like a dope ass beat. It's
Yep.
like really simple.
Yep.
Like as far
I'll
as
pull it up.
well, I guess all Metro beats are pretty simple, but it's super like just bouncy and cool. Yeah, pull it up. I want to.
I realize my problem with Big Sean sometimes is
What?
that he kind of raps like a suburban rapper.
Yeah, he does.
Like highly technical, like, I be putting money in my 401k, that's 7% a year. I be getting the interest. I write it off on my LLC. You're like, man, what? Shut the fuck up, man. This ain't a fucking finance course.
I mean, I like people used to talk about his lyrics being corny, and so like this album, when I listened to it, I was like kind of I just went into it. I was like, I'm gonna listen to what he says.
Yeah,
His lyrics are legitimately corny.
a little bit, yeah. Here we go.
Hey,
It's called So Good.
Yeah.
So bootleg.
Yeah.
Hey, it's so good, pussy so good. If I could quit my job and fuck you all day shit, I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. First of all, you don't work.
Yeah.
What job? you talking about?
I mean, that's just for the commoner, the lowly.
This tune is for those who are still in the working class. I present to you a moment of entertainment from the higher.
What did you say last time?
Explain to me, what is the internet?
Explain to me, counselor.
What is the internet? How does one use
The internet.
the internet?
I feel like all Republicans just sit in a giant pile of like golden coins from 1800. They just have all the money. Just like dragons, old dragons with gizzards, like the fucking shit from what was that, the Lord of the Rings spinoff? What do they call it?
Harry Potter,
No, son of a bitch. It was the new one that just came out.
Game of Thrones.
No, whatever. Benedict Cumbersnatch played the dragon.
Okay.
That's what I picture Republicans like. It's just like 9 of them in a den. Just like, we will remove the internet. Who doth come for my coin?
It's been sleeping for 300 years.
Who doth wake me?
The Democrats, sir, they come here on a partisan agreement about the internet.
The internet.
Destroy it.
What is the internet? The internet?
They have all these goofy names like Brohemoth and
Yeah.
dude, I'm just straight holding this.
I always just what? Is it just not
Get
reaching
your arm
or
under
what?
that. Yeah. Dude, slip the arm, slip the arm.
Oh, he slipped the arm!
No, you gotta go under. You gotta go under.
Under.
Yeah. Ah.
It always trips me out when dragons have human voices and shit.
You're like, man, come on.
Yeah. And they're always like giant and echoey, and you're just
Yeah.
like, God damn, this dude's got a powerful ass voice.
I wasn't supposed to be
like-
scared.
Yeah. It's like 9 human voices layered.
It's like the night.
Put a reverb on it. These are just producer terms. I wouldn't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that you're a producer,
Now that I'm a producer,
you're
I'm
making
just
some beats now.
I'm making some beats, man. I'm
You're
making some beats.
making
I'm confident that in within 6 months, I can produce one of our beats
I believe it.
from start to finish.
I believe it.
Voice and everything.
Yeah.
I'm confident that I can do that. Maybe even within 3. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be good, but
Oh, shit.
I'm saying it's going to be listenable.
Right. Okay. I believe it. I have faith.
Yeah. Yesterday I was listening to
The Star
forget what I
Wars
was listening
soundtrack.
to. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was listening to Yo-Yo Ma,
Oh, okay.
his discography.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, I should try and sample something for a rap. I wasn't actually listening to that.
Yeah.
What is it? Some other rap tune that samples something, and I was like, all right, I'm going to practice sampling, because,
Did you say rap tune?
no.
You just said.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I was just listening to these here old rap tunes. I thought,
Rap tunes? What? What is a rap tune? What the fuck was that?
yeah, I don't know.
Put an Eastern European there.
What is a rap tune?
What is rap tune? Hello to you, mom and dad. It is me here, listening to hip-hop music here in America, having a good time. My friends listen to Big Sean. Must be very, very horny to listen to this one.
Big Sean.
And so somebody was sampling something, and I was like, all right, I'm going to practice sampling. Because that's like the basis of all hip-hop music, is
Yeah.
sampling shit.
Yeah.
So I did it. I fucking took a sample, I warped it to the time, I wrote a song around it. It's fun. It was a good
Dude.
time, and I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do one like every day.
So me and my homies used to go to Amoeba. And we do the $1 crate dig.
Oh yeah, and would you find good shit?
Well, all my beats generally sucked ass just because I was fucking too young. I don't really
So
understand.
you used to make
music.
beats too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With what?
All kinds of shit. I tried on the MPC 1000 a bunch of times. I had,
Oh, like making it on
yeah,
hardware?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like a fucking Roland. They were trash though. Reason. That was like the big one.
Yeah.
We
People
cut-
still use that.
Yeah, we cut up in Reason. Apparently Reason, the way the code is written, and like the compression or like the bouncing, I guess there's something about how it compresses and exports that it does actually have a unique sound. Like
Oh, really?
Producers say like they can listen to a beat and go, that was made in Reason.
That's cool.
Apparently, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like
That's really interesting.
yeah, this dude DJ Khalil, he's made a bunch of dope beats in Reason. Yeah, but yeah, we used to.
Is it because Reason has its own tag that it leaves?
yeah.
Made with reason.
Reason on the beat.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, you can if you just listen closely.
You can actually.
Reason 5.
Yeah. A producer, a really experienced producer, will listen to a song and he can tell you or not whether or not it's made with reason. So you listen to it, you can hear it right here.
Yeah.
DJ Reason. Nah.
Oh, I think I got it. Play it again. No.
Hey Reason, you want to come over here? There it is. See, you can hear it right there.
Hey, Reason, you want to come outside?
Dude. Yeah, we cut samples and recycle.
Reason made it.
Reason on the beat. Hey,
What do you mean you used to recycle?
recycle was like the sampling.
Oh, gotcha.
Peripheral.
So that just like chops up a sample and you can play it in
Yep.
different order and shit. Okay. It's fun, man. Taking something is really. It's like one of the most fun things.
Yeah.
Taking something and like transposing it and just
Yep.
fucking chopping it up and
Yep.
changing the order and changing completely how it sounds.
Well, after you do it, and then like, I feel like you have that much more appreciation for Jay Dilla.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The way he cuts shit, you're like, man, what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
It doesn't even sound like the original.
No, not at all. And like E equals MC squared, I was watching like some breakdown of that.
Yeah.
And like how he like used like reverb and like some other effects to like make this 2-second sample last like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And just dude was dope.
Yeah.
Anyway, rest in peace. Anyway.
I mean, I was even like I sampled September by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
And I like just took like the beginning like guitar riff.
Yeah.
And looped it, transposed it down, I think, like a semitone or something. And then I was like adding I added like I don't know, like a phaser or some shit.
Yeah.
And then I EQ'd like the highs out, and so basically what you get is like this weird echo.
Yeah.
And it made the sample like longer and more rhythmic than it was
yep.
in the beginning. It
Yep.
was really cool.
Yep.
So they used to layer some drums behind it, and it's like you already have a new song.
There's a god damn it. I don't know. I think is it Larry Norman? There's basically on the new Raekwon album, or his newest one, there's this crazy sample where they just take like 3 seconds of the song. It's not Earth, Wind, and Fire, or it might be. It reminded me of the sample. And the lyrics are just let the rain fall down. And the producer takes that and just like slices it up into like this 30-second loop. And I was like digging. I'm like, I want to know where this fucking sample came from. And like comparing the original to that beat, I was like, no fucking way,
Oh
bro.
yeah, that shit is crazy. Remember you sent me a video
Yeah.
of a Jay Dilla beat.
Cold Steel. It's
Somebody,
a fat
yeah,
cat. Yeah. and
Look that shit up if you're listening right now and you like sampling and hip hop and whatever. You got to look up this YouTube video. It's a
Yep.
guy who found whatever sample Jay Dilla used in
Cold Steel.
Cold
with-
Steel.
by Fat Cat. Yeah, it's literally 3 seconds, maybe.
and it doesn't even sound anything.
No.
And this guy was like a guy in New Zealand,
Yeah.
a DJ in New Zealand that had some random
He's like,
record.
oh, mate, I've got a treat for you. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like so I was listening to a record and
Yeah.
fucking the whole room is like, yo.
It's fascinating.
yeah.
Absolutely fascinating.
Super. Absolutely.
Absolutely. What I don't understand is like you have songs on Spotify and shit that clearly sample, like by independent artists.
Yep.
That clearly sample another song.
It's like a
But like that's illegal, right?
yeah,
like-
it depends.
Like big,
It has
like
to-
if you do a record with like a major label, they go through like they have like months of sample clearance where they're probably like hitting people up
Yep.
and like paying them royalties and doing deals and whatever so they can use like a 1 second.
Yep.
But if you're independent, you can just do that.
Yep.
And no one's really gonna say shit.
Yep. I think the
Crazy.
rule is like 10 seconds if it's like highly recognizable.
Okay.
Something like that.
What's crazy is that Lil Uzi Vert's,
Yeah.
it now says featuring Oh Wonder on
Oh,
The Way Life
shit.
Goes. It never used to say that.
Because they didn't clear it.
They must. Yeah. First of all, I know that they didn't clear it because there's an interview with. Was I saying this on this
Yeah.
podcast?
You told me the story.
Oh, okay, yeah. Someone that knew A Wonder or something was like, yeah, they just like woke up one day and they were like, fuck, this guy like just basically bit our track
Wow.
for the chorus. And so they must have said something, and so
Yeah.
their label must have reached out and been like, we're gonna sue you if you don't like.
Of course.
Just crazy. It's
Of
crazy if you're
course.
big. If you're as big as Lil Uzi Vert, you can probably just do that and then like just ask for forgiveness. 'Cause any exposure for any
Yep.
sort of artist he uses is good.
Yep.
Like they probably went up like 5 million monthly active listeners
Off that. Yeah.
off that feature.
Look at this. Shit's sick.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. What's crazy for me now is like with hip hop, like I was such like a fucking old school. I mean, all the artists and shit I'll ever show you, they're like from fucking, late 90s, early 2000s. Like they're fucking old. A bunch of my favorite rappers are dead now. It's like, but yeah, not like fucking like Sean Price and shit. And it's like taking me a little bit to like appreciate newer rap or like, rock and shit. Just because like I was so into like the like hardcore like lyrically driven.
Yeah.
Because New York like
You're one of the guys that was like, fuck mumble rap. You're like a big Joe Budden fan.
No. I wasn't like that. But it was like I definitely appreciated lyrics more than like beat.
Yeah.
But it's funny now because like I've kind of flipped on that and thinking about like a lot of New York rappers like they get pissed that they're not, you know, because New York used to run hip hop and now it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you listen to a lot of New York rappers, that shit is not very musical. Or some of it isn't. It's like, at least the shit I'm listening to. It's like all bars. And it's just like a looped beat for 3 minutes. And it's like, no, that's not the general, you know, public doesn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
I saw this hilarious tweet. This dude was like, I brought 2 girls to my man's crib. I said, put on some music. And this motherfucker gonna put on a Cassidy freestyle. And he says he's playing it. And then he goes...
That's what Sam would do. 100% Sam would do that. 100%. Yo, Sam, throw on some music. Like, you know what I mean? Let's like warm up the room a little bit. These two, you know, put on some fucking Weekend or some shit. Something that's going to make it want to fuck. He would absolutely put on Cameron. Like, he would throw on a YouTube video, too. Of Cameron, like, in the studio with Dipset, like, and they're just, like, there's this one where Cameron freestyles for, like, 3 minutes counting money.
Yeah.
You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
Dude, I'm just... Well, no, so then the follow-up tweet is he's like... And this dude really gonna spin it back. He goes, no, y'all missed that. And rewinded it. And fucking, I'm just imagining.
You're not listening. Listen to the lyrics.
I'm just imagining these 2 girls just sitting there and it's like Cassidy on screen, like knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. He's like, nah, you ain't hear that.
The girl just like, can we fuck or what? That's why we came here.
He said I pulled him in another room and I was like, bro, they came here to smoke your weed and fuck. Stop playing this shit.
We can do this later. When they leave.
What made me feel bad
as bros,
I was that dude. Like, that was me. Like a girl in high school. Like, yeah, you want to hang out? I'm like, yo, listen to this shit. Yo, fuck, bitch. Black belt, suck dick, chop bricks with a hand. I'm like, yeah, you hear that? You hear that? She's like, yeah.
There's double meaning there.
Yeah. That's Sean Price, bitch. Yeah. Do you have any Macklemore?
Yeah. This is just like making me not want to suck your dick.
Ooh, crazy story. My homie who makes beats, dog, 2008 or 9, Macklemore messaged him on MySpace and was like, yo, bro, I fuck with your shit. Will you make me a beat? And he didn't respond.
No way. Holy shit.
Like, nah. But I mean, back then, Macklemore was probably just hitting up everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So he performed at my college. It was after his like first song went big, you know, when we dance and we cry and have a really, really, really good time. You know that song?
No.
You don't know that song?
I don't know that song.
It was like a real collegey tune. Like, you know, I think like white college kids went crazy for that. You know what I mean? It's like Mike Stud and fucking Asher Roth and shit like that.
Asher Roth.
Yeah. It's crazy that some people like Mac Miller also started with that same sort of genre and eventually like
I'm imagining
transcended it.
How that lineup looked to other rappers. Like, man, what the fuck is this? Macklemore, Asher Roth, Mike Stud, Mac Miller. They're like, what the fuck?
G-Eazy.
Yeah, get this. This is just our shit.
Yeah.
But white.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
And worse.
Yeah, and worse. Yeah. Macklemore.
Rapping about finals.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
come on, man.
I mean, Asher Roth's song is literally "I love college."
I love college.
There's a fucking article or something about him that I saw recently. I didn't read it, so, but it's out there. Just
Yeah.
like, no.
So apparently he's alive.
Yeah. No, that's what it was about. It's about him, like, he moved back home and he's like finally happy again or some shit.
What?
I don't know. I think he's like working on music and like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I again, this is me just speaking about shit that I don't know shit about, but
Yeah.
it seems like, you know, that song blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he fell off or
Yep.
whatever by not like failing to, you know, follow it up with another hit or whatever. And that's got to be a hard thing for someone. I mean, you can see Eminem is going through that shit right now with his album.
Yeah.
There's interviews with him about his,
he's
you know,
just like-
recently about his album, and they're like, what do you think? He's like, honestly, like, I thought it was good enough to put out, but like, I know I'm nowhere like close to where I used to be.
Damn.
It's just like, this is a guy who's struggling with like he used to be on top of the world, and now people are like, well, like why aren't you still doing the same shit that you used to do? And
Yep.
he's just like in a different place as an artist, as a person, whatever.
Yeah, you can't be 40 doing like
Bomb in a backpack, pull out a gun, doing an
like
Yeah.
this is not.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. It's not
Yeah.
the same. I used
Or he
to-
could, but he just like doesn't want to, or
I could imagine.
there's a bunch of things, you know.
being
He
40.
feels like he's growing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like being 40, trying to rap like
Yeah.
that, you probably feel a little.
Yeah.
You know, he wakes up in his big ass house. He's like,
Yeah.
I really rap about that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I used to listen to this clique called the Weathermen, and like they went through a bunch of like roster changes, and like they used to be a like a subset of them used to be a smaller clique called Megahertz, but in one of them is this white rapper, his name's Copyright, and he's from Ohio, and he tried to beef with Asher like so hard, and at the time I was like, yeah, get him, Copy, but then I look back, I'm like, bro, that was just like a dude in his mid-30s trying to get his buzz back, and that
Yeah.
shit makes me so depressed.
Oh, it's sad.
Because there's just no, Asher Roth did not care.
Yeah.
And, you know, Copyright is like in this shitty living room, like, you know, I'm just saying, we're trying to show him like what the music really about. And it's like, nah, it's over for you, bro.
It's like
over.
Fetty Wap. You know? What happened to him?
Oh, fuck, he's balling now.
Is he? Is he back on?
No, he gave all his money like a financial manager.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
No, I know he's doing well, like
Oh, yeah,
financially.
but he's probably not.
I'm saying like he's not just in the same place. You know, he came out with that album. Like, what even was that? Last year?
Yeah.
Was it? No. It was longer than that. Probably a year and a half ago, 2 years.
I
When he
think
came
it
up
was
with
like
his
2 years.
debut album that was
Yep.
like 60 tracks featuring
Yep.
Monty on every single one. People were like, "All right, man, this is your last chance." Like,
I mean, dude, he had like 3 back-to-back pop, like, charting tracks. That's fucking hard.
I know.
That's fucking hard. People get that like once every 3 years,
Yeah.
and that's good.
Yeah.
Even like Big Sean, dude, like he had a shitload of hits.
Yeah.
Like what was before? Like I don't fuck with you. I'm sure he's still making money off that.
But like he's still like
He's still
why?
relevant, yeah.
Why the fuck is he still popping? I hate that word, but like it's the only real word to describe what the fuck. Like why is he still popping? And Fetty Wap could drop an album right now and people will be like, all right, well, I mean, I might give it a listen. Big Sean comes out with one, everyone's freaking the fuck out.
I think this is such. I can't prove any of this, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like when you get those big like moments of exposure, like you either captivate people and like they like whatever you make like really draws them in and they like fucking they attach to you, or it's like you're just kind of something from like a phase in their life and then it fucking passes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I feel like that for me personally is my relationship to Fetty Wap. I just think about working at my like the job I had before full
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
I'm like, that's what they played at all the fucking parties.
Yeah.
Corny ass shit. But then like with Big Sean, hit like I Don't Fuck With You, and a lot of his tracks were playing like during like more significant parts of my life. So I guess I look at him differently. I don't know. That's like
crazy. Yeah, that's pretty fucking profound, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, bro.
I mean, I just like I think a lot about it just because like we go through that shit too, right?
Yeah, totally.
Whatever. Like with Vine, that was like the biggest example is people like that, you know, now like Vine shut down and every tweet was like, so what are you going to do now that your career's over and all this shit? And now I still get tweets today of people being like, wow, I found your YouTube channel and like, you're really funny. I used to watch you on Vine. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
like I'm still the same person.
But they don't look at it
You're
that
just
way.
like, you know, I was like a moment in your life where you used to go
Yep.
on with your high school friends and watch Vine
Yep.
and that was over.
and then
And that's fine, but it's like, you know, obviously there's ebbs and flows to this shit.
I kind of had a like similar relationship like with YouTube. Like I used to watch a lot of dudes on YouTube. And
Yeah.
I just kind of forgot about them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like a weird.
Yeah.
I think it's like you have to evolve a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you always should be pushing, and I feel like that's how you kind of fall off. Like I feel like Fetty, like he had like those big pop records, and he kind of rinse repeat with that.
Yeah.
He should have came back with like some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like got up with like a weird different producer, not done the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends. Entertainment shit is so like, you don't know.
Because then all of a sudden someone comes out with something that makes them pop again.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like someone like Fetty could drop a hit
Yep.
and people will be like, all right, I remember Fetty Wap.
Yep.
In fact, I was on, don't ask me why, I fucking go on 6ix9ine's Instagram all the time. I don't follow him because I don't want to like support him, but I'll like,
So, dude, I looked at Matt Rife's Instagram, and he was bumping that in his car.
oh
on,
man.
on his way, like the caption was like, on my way to relieve some stress, and he like tags like a boxing gym, and it's just like this
Oh, God.
60-second awkward video of like him just like driving, like playing that song. It's neither here nor there, but I'm just laughing in my mind. I'm like, I don't think he knows this dude's a convicted pedophile. I think if you told most people that, they'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like they would turn that shit so
It's
fast.
so funny that it's Matt Rife.
Yeah, like
Matt Rife is
just-
the dude that doesn't know.
Just completely oblivious.
He's like doing like gun
doing the hands and shit.
into the camera. Get the sticky.
Hey, bro. Hey. That
Hey,
dude's a
dude, you know that dude's a pedophile, right?
Like, it's like
You're like, you're lip syncing along to a pedophile
Like
into the camera.
convicted, bro.
Yeah.
Like here. Like, oh shit.
Oh,
damn
fuck.
it. Gotta apologize. Yeah, I don't endorse.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yep.
So, so I was on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Looking at his, because I don't know, like, I don't know. It's just fucking, it's an anomaly. It's like one of those things where the fucking hair and the teeth, you're just like, I wonder if this guy's just gonna keep growing and getting bigger.
You don't know, man.
Exactly. That's why I'm so like
just
compelled
don't.
by the whole thing. So